Hey everyone, I wanted to go over the new and exciting news that we got for Hunter Rise Sunbreak that's set to release onto both the Nintendo Switch and on PC on June 30th. And in this video, I want to focus specifically, go over all the ways you are going to be able to purchase Hunter Rise Sunbreak, be it digital, be it physical, be it collector's edition, be it double set, anything along those lines. I want to kind of do a compendium, provide all the information for you guys. I'm also going to be time-stamping a section of the video where I talk about the collector's edition. So for those of you who are choosing to pick it up physically, you can fast forward to that section of the video, and we're going to talk about all the goodies that you're going to get physically, all the good and the bad. Capcom is doing a lot of good with this stuff, not a lot of great, but we're going to go over that in a bit. And then first we're going to talk about the digital stuff. If you saw the thumbnail, we also have screenshots for all the extra DLC that you're going to be able to get whenever you pick up the deluxe edition. We have screenshots in game of that as well, so we're going to be showing those in a second as well. So first and foremost, there's 3 base versions you can pick up digitally if you just want Hunter Rise Sunbreak. These are going to be showing up on screen right now. You're going to be able to see them on both the eShop, and you're also going to have the same options on Steam. You're not going to be missing out if you're on PC. Do not be too concerned. Pricing might be the same as well. I don't necessarily know. So right now, we do have the confirmation that there's going to be a standard edition of Sunbreak for $40. This is just going to include Hunter Rise Sunbreak, presuming that you already own Hunter Rise. Pretty standard, pretty typical. Then there's the deluxe edition. This is going to be the base version of Hunter Sunbreak and the deluxe kit contents. So basically it says set contents will include Hunter Rise Sunbreak expansion and the deluxe kit, which includes the Hunter Layer Armor set, DRAGONSBANE, the Palamute Layer Armor set, C Hood, the Palico Layered Armor set, F Devout, the Gesture set, Take Aim, the Pose set, Fight Pose set, then the Hunter Makeup Elegant Eye, and the Hunter Hairstyle Fluffy Curls. We're going to be looping those images on screen as I talk about the deluxe version, because those are in game. I believe that's the PC version you're looking at in those screenshots right there. So that is going to be part of the deluxe set. You have to pay for that. I believe that is now a $50 version, where the base version for just Sunbreak is $40. But then they also include the digital version of Hunter Rise and Hunter Rise Sunbreak. So this version is going to be including both Hunter Rise, the base game, and Hunter Rise Sunbreak. As of right now, that version is not available on the eShop and or Steam. Presumably, however, this one is gonna probably be $60. If you ask me, like, what's gonna be the price, that's my wager, but we haven't seen the price just yet, so I'm just guesstimating that this version is going to be $60. There's also another version that's going to be appearing on the eShop and on Steam as well, and this is going to be the Hunter Rise plus Sunbreak Double Deluxe set, and that is actually going to be the Hunter Rise Deluxe Edition. So that would be the base game with the deluxe extra goodies that were all included from back in the day, and Hunter Rise Sunbreak Deluxe Edition, the stuff that I just literally went over. So you're going to get the best of both packages, but only digitally. And that's kind of like the catch here that I cannot reiterate. All these options are for digital buyers only. Physical buyers do not even get a base version of Hunter Rise in a cartridge, much less Hunter Rise, the base game, and Hunter Rise Sunbreak into one complete package. Physical buyers do not get that option at all. What physical buyers will be receiving is the collector's edition, and that is what this video is mostly going to be about. So if you're like time stamping, this is the part where I'm going to start talking about the physical stuff, and that is because the collector's edition of the game was something that Capcom did not even talk about when they put out the presentation at all, and it took for the Capcom official Twitter account, not even the Hunter Rise Twitter account, to go ahead and talk about this. You're going to see the tweet on screen right now, and basically they confirmed that this is going to be a GameStop exclusive purchase. If you have issues with GameStop and all of that, that's a personal thing. I'm not going to get into that. I have some issues with them as well, but it is what it is. But if you want the physical version of this game, you're going to have to go through GameStop. That's it. Or I guess you could buy it from a scalper, but that's just bad business, I guess, because you're paying more. But ultimately, there is going to be a collector's edition for this game. with some heavy caveats. First and foremost, this is just Nintendo Switch only. There is no collector's version for Steam. That's just not going to be an option. With that said, however, it seems that it includes a Elgato Mark enamel pin. So if you remember the original Monster Hunter Rise, it came with like a little pin of like Camera Village. They're still doing the same. Pin 10 is just a little bonus. They're also going to be including a sticker pack. The same thing as Monster Hunter Rise, the base game. It came with stickers of like Tetranodon and stuff like that, Magnum Alo. This time around, you seem to be able to get stickers for Malzeno, Ghost Harag, Ragna Kadaki, Thunder Serpent Narwa, Ibushi, Nargacuga, Mitsuzune, Zenogre, and Crimson Glow Valstrax on top of a logo sticker, I guess, for the logo of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. So that's going to be like a 10 sticker set you're also going to include it there. You're also going to get the Malzeno amiibo that is included in the purchase. So you're going to be able to still get a pretty decent amiibo. And presumably, if it's like the Magnum Alo one, this is going to be a little bit bigger than your typical amiibos. It's not going to be like that Detective Pikachu amiibo was, because that one is massive. I don't know if you guys have actually seen that thing. That's a massive amiibo. But the Magnum Alo was bigger than the normal amiibos. So presumably the Malzeno one will also be a little bit bigger. You're also going to get the exclusive steel book for Monster Hunter Rise. Presumably, this is the only way for you to be able to get that steel book. It seems to be like a lot of people love steel books nowadays. This is the only way for you to be able to pick one up in the collector's edition. And you're also going to get the Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak Deluxe Edition. And this is the big caveat. As it says on the image that you're seeing on the screen, download voucher for the expansion and these extra contents. Download vouchers means a paper in the package with a code for you to be able to pick up a digital purchase. That is not a physical good. That is not an actual cartridge. That is just a download code. That is a massive, massive bummer, especially if you're a physical collector like myself. I do not want digital vouchers. I can purchase the digital version. I'm probably going to do that anyways. So this is a massive just a slap in the face for physical collectors. With that said, once again, the deluxe edition does include the DRAGONSBANE Hunter Layered Armor set. Now I'm going to start looping the images from the screen before. This is how the armors look in game. The Sea Hood Palamute Layered Armor set, the F Devout Palico Layered Armor set, the Take Aim X4, basically like different poses, 4 different poses, gesture set, the Fight Pose, 3 separate of those for the pose set, the Elegant Eye face paint, that would be like the red eye under thing that you see on the screen, and the Fluffy Curls hairstyle, which is just another hairstyle option. Again, all of it launching on June 30th. So this is my real issue. So you have the GameStop exclusivity, which is fine. I get it. GameStop pays for exclusivity because they are a dying brand. We get it. Not an issue with that at the end of the day. It's a business. Steelbook is included. Cool. Stickers, fine. Deluxe edition, you're forced to buy it. Fine. Amiibo, I'm interested in it. Sure, no issues. Downloadable voucher for the expansion and extra contents, that is not good. Even if you're not a physical collector, you should just want other people to have options to be able to have a physical version. Like, why wouldn't Capcom understand that you want Monster Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak in one cartridge, specifically in a physical concept, like in just one neat package? What makes this even more troubling is the fact that we now know that Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak with Monster Hunter Rise, the base game, will be about 13 gigabytes of like download based on the information that they provided. I think they tweeted this out in one of these days. I don't know if I have the image on screen right now, but then we now know that there's like a 16 gigabyte cartridge out there, and a 32 one and 64. So like they could have just easily put all this information on a 16 gigabyte cartridge and put it out there, and they chose not to do that because I guess it's costing them money and they just don't want to spend the money. We still have to pay for it, guys. Like, this is not free. We're not going to get these cartridges for free. So, but they're choosing not to do that. And for physical buyers, you're kind of getting screwed because you're just getting a digital voucher, which is not really, it's kind of like the antithesis of buying a physical good. Remember, the collector's edition is most likely going to be $100. Like, probably. I think Rise might have been 80 or 100. I can't quite remember. It might have been 100. So, at the end of the day, this is just, I'm not too happy about it. If you want physical goods, you're not actually getting the game. You're just getting a digital voucher. and you're not getting the base version of the game. If you didn't even buy the base version of the game, you're not getting that either. That's a separate purchase on its own. So digital buyers, you won out. This is actually a good deal for digital buyers. You got plenty of options. You can buy the base game, you can buy the deluxe version, you can buy the combo with Monster Hunter Rise, just those 2 base versions, or you can actually buy the deluxe version of both games, which is a decent option as well. Hell, even on the eShop, they're listing just the deluxe package by itself, which you can choose to do that as well. But for physical buyers, you're kind of screwed, and that's a bummer, man. I'm not really happy in the way that they're handling it. Am I gonna buy it? Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm a fan. I'm collecting all these things, but at the end of the day, it's a bummer if you're a physical buyer that you're not getting a physical cartridge with the stuff inside it. So, you know, it sucks that Capcom chose to go this route, but I guess, you know, it is the signs of the future. This is just the digital future that no one can escape. But that's about all the information that I wanted to go over. I wanted to be as thorough as possible. I collected all the information, and more importantly, I wanted to show you guys the in-game DLC, how that's going to look. The DRAGONSBANE armor looks pretty decent. I think the Sea-Hound, F-Hound armors for the Palico and Palamute look a little bit better. The poses are whatever. The gestures, I don't care. That's all whatever. Elegant eye, fluffy curls, that's whatever. I do like the little like priestess looking Palico and the really angry red eye Palamute Sea-Hound armor set for the hunters. They look cool, but you know, it is what it is. Again, PC players, you're not missing out. All these options are available. The only thing you are not getting is a collector's physical edition, because PC players don't buy physical goods. If you are brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.